In this video, I would like to talk about the lunar eclipse in the sidereal Pisces on September 18th and its effect on financial markets, especially Bitcoin. Pump or dump? Hello, my friends. I'm Andrea and welcome to the eclipse season. This is the first of the two eclipses that we have. So it happens on September 18th, 2024, and the next one nearby is on October 2nd, 2024. In this video, we will cover the first eclipse. I would like to give an outline of the chart from a sidereal perspective, going into nakshatras like always, and then to give you an overview of the price action around the eclipse for Bitcoin and what we can expect. So let's go into it. The eclipse chart is cast for London, UK at 3:45 local time, which is 2:45 a.m. UTC time zone, and it's on the 18th of September 2024. Let's dive into the interpretation of it, and we focus, of course, at the moon at first, because this is a lunar eclipse and it's formed with Rahu, which is the north node of the moon, and this will show us that we have a completion, because yes, it's a full moon, but we do have also something that is given to us. So it's Rahu, it's about this insatiable thirst, or hunger to digest things, to get new things in. So it's like, yes, we finish something, but we know what is looming around the corner. So the new beginning that we are looking forward to. It is the end of an era, as I mentioned this previously in my monthly videos in the past, and this is another milestone towards that completion, Pisces being also the last sign of the zodiac, as you know. We do have this loose conjunction actually between moon and Rahu, therefore it's a partial lunar eclipse, so in a way less powerful, but nevertheless very interesting. Now we do see this Pisces sign activated, which is about medicine, hospital, and also the Virgo axis, always the opposite, where the sun is with the Ketu axis, and we have also Venus, the planet of cryptocurrencies and currencies, also located there in the sign of its detriment, but at the end of the 29 degrees, you see here, almost crossing into the sidereal Libra. This is with Lahiri Ayanamsha. We can say that at global level, and we already see that some news with about diseases, monkeypox and other topics. Unfortunately, this medical axis is activated and can show some turbulence in the medical system, diseases in the next month again. So hopefully nothing too bad, being a partial eclipse, and we hope for the better. This is also valid in Europe or UK for that matter, because the ascendant is in Cancer, Ashlesha Nakshatra, which is really the pharmaceutical symbol with the serpents that are intertwined, and they show the medicine and the pharma industry. So we might see news there, and they might not be quite the best, but we will see some discoveries are also possible because of this Rahu influence. Now, what can we see from a financial perspective? Venus, like I mentioned, is at the end of the sidereal Virgo, which is not the best placement, but it's good that it has only a few minutes until Libra. So we can see soon some positive change with currencies and cryptocurrencies. That could be an interpretation of it, but we could also experience some cuts, and this is something that we have seen before. As you know, for July and August, we had at the beginning of each of them quite some turbulent price action, and this is a sort of finishing trend, and we can look towards a brighter future if we see also some relief in the monetary policy and the rate cuts. That would be a great help for sure. What is also important to look at in this configuration is the fact that we do have this Gemini and Aquarius signs also highlighted since longer. Aquarius for the longer term, with Saturn very strong and delivering results in the last part of the sign, where we see it retrograde, so it's quite strong, and it will favorably aspect this Mars in Gemini, where we do have a sense of active searching. So why? Because we do have Gemini here, which is also a sign where we have the Mrigashira nakshatra, which is the nakshatra for searching. Yes, and it's also Ardra, which is about stormy weather. So it's about extremes and high volatility that we can expect in the markets as well. Why I talk about Mrigashira? It is the fact that we have also Jupiter in Taurus in the sign of Mrigashira, and it's the constellation, the nakshatra of Mrigashira, and this is about searching. It's about never being content with the current solution and searching for the next one. So I think there would be a fervent search after altcoins, what would perform the best in the bull market, so to speak, in the next months, especially in 2025 and at the end of 2024, depending on the pace of the liquidity cycle development. And for sure, that would be one area of interest. And we see Mars in Gemini. Actually, it's already in Ardra in the third pada, but it has this strong Gemini energy and in positive aspect with Saturn. So somehow the volatility will be controlled, at least at times, and it will not go so haywire, so that it will be predominantly positive due to this positive aspect between the malefics Mars and Saturn, which is on top of that retrograde. Now, that would be the big picture for the markets, and I would like to give you some details about Bitcoin as well. Before we continue, a word from our partners at Uptrade.
Hello, Astro crypto community. It's lovely to speak with you all, and hopefully I get to meet some of your faces soon. My name is George Kaltekis, and I work for a brokerage company called Uptrade. Think of us as like a traditional stockbroker, but in the crypto world. It's a really exciting opportunity to be able to connect with you all and to see how Andrea and I can create some value in this space. For a bit of background, I've been sort of investing and trading in digital currencies for the past 6 or 7 years, in 2017, and I've learned from a lot of the market cycles, and really from a technical analysis point of view, a fundamental, and also looking at the derivatives data in the futures market. So a little bit about Uptrade. We're a full service white glove brokerage. So that means that we can execute buying, selling, and swapping of over 8,000 digital currencies. We can also on-ramp currencies into the market, like the US dollar, the Australian dollar, the euro, and we can get this safely and securely into people's bank accounts. We can also provide the gold standard of custody through Fireblocks, one of the well-known custody solutions in the space. And we also produce in-house research that's best in class and really relevant to current trends and themes. So I really help people to understand the narratives that are driving the value in the crypto space. And together with Andrea, I'm really excited to partner and see how we can add additional value to you. And so Andrea will give you a bit of a spiel about where we might be astrologically in the financial world, especially in the crypto space. And yeah, looking forward to potentially meeting you all and getting to know some of your names soon. Bye for now.
Looking very much forward to the collaboration with Uptrade. Thank you so much for the opportunity, George. And please access the link in the description, the one for Uptrade, just at the top, in order to secure a 30% discount on the brokerage fees. Bitcoin on the eclipse day, how does it look like? It is not bad, but it's actually quite neutral, I would say, on the day of the eclipse. And it's important to see what we have before. So it's for sure an activation of Uranus energy, which means sudden peaks actually. And this can happen, but they will not be sustainable. 16th and 17th, we will have a Venus-Neptune trine for Bitcoin, and then also a Mercury influence with Uranus, which is positive. And this means that we will have a local peak around the day in regards to Bitcoin, and we see at market level on the day of the eclipse, unfortunately, a Mercury opposition Saturn, but this is also a longer term trend that would be rather about some correction and consolidation, taking into account that on the very next day in the sky we will have a Sun trine Uranus. So we see Uranus influence before the eclipse, which is positive, and this happens in the Bitcoin chart, and we see also Uranus influence the day after the eclipse, which happens in general in the sky for everyone. So this means we will have this peak of Uranus energy that is at work, and this is why I would say that around 16th, 18th we will have a bullish aspect, so bullish influence that happens possibly until the 19th. So it's more bullish than bearish, and it can be a sudden and chaotic out of the blue price action. Unfortunately, these peaks might not be sustainable as we are used to with Uranus, especially because we have some Uranus aspect following that is not so favorable in Bitcoin chart afterwards. So it's important to take into account and really profit again short term, as we are used to lately, of this Bitcoin price movement. Thank you for your attention. I hope this will be useful for you. Thank you for liking and subscribing. It helps the channel. And until next time, be joyful. See you.